Hello and welcome to Digital Sin Gaming. I am Syntosis and this is episode something or other 19, 20, 20, 20, 20 of TNP Limitless 5. I'm probably just going to stop saying about the bloody thing because, yeah, it's nuts. Been playing around. This thing is kind of cool. The hydroponic bag. Now, it does take something called ether gas, but you can only get that from a wither. Like, you basically use a drill going through a wither to get that crap. So guess what we're going to do? We're not going to do that. Yeah, we are actually. We're going to... I need to... Seriously, I need to increase the production in here because this is just insane. That thing is pretty cool. Pretty quick. As you can see, it's already a 14% growth, whereas these ones, you know, they are pretty good. But I need bone meal. Really. So I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to build the wither thing. Now, building the wither thing is not the worst idea I've ever had. It's not the best one, but it's not the worst one. So there is a wither builder, which will build the withers for us. There we go, wither builder. It requires a nether star, so we need to kill one first in order to get the builder to build it, which is perfectly fine actually. Not really that much of an issue. So what we need to do is we need to get the mob crusher, not the mob. We need the one that's the mental one. We need the one with the advanced machine frame and the pink slime. That's what we need. Now, funnily enough, we've got pink slime. Like, if we go over here, we've got pink slime. See, one bucket pink slime. So we've been using the crusher or the mob slaughterer for quite a while. So let's get the crusher onto our hotbar. So let's click away somewhere there, and then click away, and then we'll add the mob crusher. For Christ's sake, I knew that was going to happen. Let's add the mob crusher to our, and then click away from that, and then we should be able to add that one to the hotbar. Right, so the advanced machine frame is really the only thing that we need. We need netherite scrap. So netherite scrap. So ancient debris, maybe? Have we got any ancient debris? We got 4. Okay, well, yeah, we can deal with that. That's good. Just shove that in there. That should give us netherite scraps, which is good. And then we'll put the rest. We'll put the rest in the system later. Right, so we need an iron sword. We need some plastic. So let's get some plastic. In fact, actually, let's just... We know we're going to need an iron sword, so we'll get one of those anyway. We know we're going to need some gold gears, so let's get 2 of those while we're here. We know we're going to need some books, but I'm pretty sure I've got books in the system. And then that's all of that. Now, what I do need is this stuff. So I need a simple machine frame, which is one of these, which is netherite bricks, iron, gold gear, and we're going to put this on our hotbar because I need a pity machine frame. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to grab all of this. So we need a pity machine frame, which is there. What else do we need? We need netherite bricks and plastic. So we need some more plastic. So plastic, we're just going to get half a stack. Netherite bricks. So let's go look at the bricks. We need netherite bricks. Netherite bricks. That's not the right netherite bricks that we need, but let's go get some netherite, and we can netherrack even, and we can just throw that in. Where are we? We need a... We could put it in the induction smelter, I suppose, but I don't really want to, so let's just throw it in there. That should give us our bricks. So it should be netherite bricks, right? Netherite bricks, there we go. I already had some, but never mind. Okay, so we've got some netherite bricks. We've got plastic. We've got a pity machine. We need a gold gear. So let's hit the button and create a gold gear. And then what else do we need? We need latex, right? So we need a bucket of latex. So let's go here. And I stopped the machine because I knew we were going to need some. So now we go over to here. We put our latex in there. We're going to put our bricks. I think the bricks were there, and the gold gear was at the bottom. The pity machine frame was there, and those 2 were there. And what else did we need? We needed 2 iron ingots. So if we have a look at iron, we haven't got an awful lot, but we've got enough certainly to do this. So if we do that, and then that will make that, and while that's going on, I'm going to go to sleep. And then we should, by the time we get up, we should have our item. Almost. There we go. Okay, so we've got our item. So now I need to get rid of that. There we go. There's part of it out and 500 left. Okay. And that's not going to come out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the block and I'm going to put it back down and hopefully it doesn't remember. There we go. Okay, so that's how we can clear that, which is good. Right, so now what we need to do is we need to get a simple machine frame, which is netherite, or netherrack, sorry, pity, iron gear. No, in fact, actually, we just got that one. What am I on about? We need the next one up, right? So we need the next one up. We need an advanced. So if we go get an advanced one, so we need netherite scrap, gold, diamond, and that. So if we put this thing in here, these two up here, these two here, we're going to give it pink slime. We are then going to get gold and a diamond. So 2 bits of gold. Perfect. We'll have those 2. And we need a diamond gear. So a diamond. No, diamond gear. For God's sake. Right, there we go. Diamond gear, which is there. One of those. And we should be good. So if I go here and put that one in the bottom, we'll take that one out because we don't need it. And then we'll put this and this. Now that should make us our advanced machine frame, which is what we need for the mod crusher. We should be good. We got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We need speed upgrades and stuff. Right, there we go. So now we've got our advanced. Now we could probably go ahead and make this because we can. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to kill the wither, right? That's going to kill the wither. No doubt. It's going to happen. Let's put this stuff back in here. I don't need that, but that or I will put in my backpack. Put in the backpack. We're going to put that in there as well. Right, there we go. So what else we got in here that we're going to need? Right, so we need some wither destructive or some wither proof. So wither-proof blocks. So wither-proof bricks, glass is what I want. Wither-proof glass. So soul glass, which is glass and soul stuff around it. So let's go and have a look at soul. Right, I've got that. I just don't have solium dust. I just don't have glass, do I? Do I have glass? No, I don't. Haha. Okay, so let's craft a whole bunch of that. Let's have a look at this. This is hardened glass. Shift N for a description. Oh, always works. God's sake. Dark connected, immune to light explosions and wither bath. Actually, dark connected glass. I've already made some of that, right? Dark connected. That was dark connected. There we are. Which is tempered dark glass, which is tinted dark glass, which is amethyst and glass. There we go. That's why I knew I had some. Right, so that was that. Tempered. There we go. And then this was lots of tempered into dark. Perfect. And then we'll get rid of that in there. We might as well just cook up the last of that. Right, okay, so we've got plenty of that stuff. We need some energy cables, which we are running ultimate universal. So let's have a look at the universal. We need a few more. So we'll get 20 more of them. We are going to use, so that's those ones. We're definitely going to need some other cables, actually. So we're going to need some item. Oh, hang on. There we are. Ultimate universals. We're going to use some Yeah, well, actually, we should have enough of the other stuff, shouldn't we? Right, so we've got cables, universal cables. We've got heat ones we don't need. Gases we don't need. We need item cables. But we've got plenty of energy and plenty of item cables. So we've got item cables there, so we can use those ones for now. That would be quite cool. We need a chest or a couple of chests. We're going to take a couple of diamond ones. What else do we need? Now we can... Oh, where are we going to build this? Crap. Where are we going to build this? If we build it here, it's just going to annoy us. What about... In my other series, we're building... small things like the shrinking stuff. What about that? What about the shrinking device? There we go. So let's go here. I think we've got enough stuff to be able to do all of that. And because we've done it before, I might actually be able to speed through it. Ah, crap. Blaze rods. Oh, there we are. I think, honestly, we should be fine for blaze. For the moment, anyway. Right, so let's get that. We'll get a couple more of these. So we need a shrinking device. Oh, my typing today is atrocious. Oh, there it is down there. So we're going to grab one of them. And now we need iron. Unbreakable. All right, okay, so is this one. So polished deep slate. 16. Okay, I've only got... Oh, it's okay. I need to find some polished deep slate then. So if I go and get some compacting. So if I find out what polished deep slate looks like, let's see. So it's just cobbled deep slate, but in... And I can make tons of that because I've got tons of it. Alright, that's cool. And then if I do this, and then put this stuff back in, I should just be able to get tons. Perfect. Alright, cool. So if I do that and basically put this back in the system because I don't need it, I'll chuck all that stuff back in the system as well. So basically what you do is you make... Wait a minute. Am I reading? So this thing here is a crafting recipe, right? Machines are used to make... If I do that, really? I don't even need the compacting. Oh man, this is just nuts. What the hell? That's mental. Oh, I was looking forward to using these things. I'm going to leave them out there because they look cool, but... Yeah, fair enough. The recipes have changed. It's easier. I'm not going to argue with that because easier is always better. Well, not always, but most of the time. Right, so now we just need to find... Let's just right-click on you. Now we need to find a place to store these things. We're going to go downstairs because obviously... Oh, I changed the floor. I think it looks much better. Right, so we need... What do we need going in? We need water. We need power. We need anything else that we want to go in. So I'm thinking... We've got all these things over here, but we've got nothing just sort of here. So I'm going to go here. And we're going to go get some bricks. Because what we got? What are these? Stone bricks. Let's get some stone bricks. We probably don't have a lot of them. Or... Oh no, we got a few. So that's all right. Because I'm going to be digging up the floor now. Because there is a power cable somewhere around here. I think it went that way. So I'm going to put our machines in a line here. So we're going to go one there. There's the power cable. I knew it was around here somewhere. So let's get power in on the bottom. Like so. And we need... compact machines here. 2 spaces and here. The reason for 2 spaces is in and out. So power is always going to be at the bottom. So now you can't get into these until you use the personal shrinking device. So you just right click and in you go. There you go. Now you're in a little compact world. And if you go over to one of the corners, you can shift and right click and spawn set. So just as long as I keep this little area here clear, we'll be good. So over here is where we're going to have the evilness. That is the wither. So we're going to build the wither here. We're going to have a bunch of stuff over there. So I'm thinking if I'm in the middle, I'm going to go to here, and then this is going to be my area. So we're going to build it over here underneath. And then we want really the wither to be sort of up there, right? I think. Yeah, so we build it underneath and we basically shove it above. I don't know how high we want that. I haven't really thought this out. I just sort of went, oh, we need a wither farm. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I need to trap it, so let's do that. Yeah? Does that look good? I think so. I think this will be a nice box for it. I mean, it's explosion proof, so I need to get back up there. Yeah, it's explosion proof, so should be alright. Alright, so let's just build this out here. So we're going to need to go out to that side, and we'll do that. I'm going to leave the front of this open for the moment. And we're going to do this across here as well. And then we're going to build this out to here. And this is going to be our, basically our wither cage. So here we go. We need to get rid of that one. Okay. So this is our wither cage. Are we going to do 3 across? This might need to be 1 higher. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. We'll do it up there. Can't remember how I used to build these. Right, and then yeah, that's cool because we can build it here, and then we can kill it here. So if I go one off the end, just there, and then we'll just do this. We're going to get rid of that one. And okay, so we're going to put some steps up here. There we go, so I can get up and down. And then what we're going to do is on this block here, we're going to put our mob crusher like so. And that's just going to basically get some energy. Now the energy is coming in from the floor. So what I am going to do right now is build the energy. So we get the energy tunnel, put it on here. And you can see that that's on the top. That's on the bottom. That's north, that's south, east and west. So it's coming in from the bottom, which means that we should now be able to use our ultimate universal cable. Oh, remember to shift click. So we got our ultimate universal cable. We could probably break this block now. Yeah, there we go. And put that in there, and we should. Oh, maybe not. Is that the right one? I'm pretty sure that comes in from the bottom. So when we want to get out, again, personal shrinking device, it'll jump back out, and then we can actually see that that's not connected underneath, which is why we've got an issue. Now, if I break this, I can put another cable. I can put it back down. But what I was going to do was put a cable underneath and then put it up. And you can see that it's not connected. So that's not going to work because it needs to connect into the machine. So if you right click with an empty hand, you can see what's in the machine. And then obviously you can click into it, but make sure that you've got your shrinking device, otherwise you're not getting back out. So let's go back into there and see what we can do. So this is ultimate universal cable, which is electricity, and maybe that's the bottom. That doesn't look like the bottom. It's not the right. I mean, look, we got north, right? So if I do north, no, that's not going to work, is it? If I do north and then just go back out and see whether I can get it to connect. Can I get that to connect? Is that north? Yeah, that's north, but it won't connect. All right, so these cables are not going to connect, which is kind of annoying. What cables are going to connect? So let's do this, and let's try and see what power cables we've got, or energy cables. Energy. All right, so we've got a couple. So let's go and have a look in here. We should have some in here, right? We've got energy cables from Cyclic. We don't have any power cables from Power. That's not even connecting. Neither's that. Okay. Maybe what we're going to have to do is do a flux into the system. Or I wonder if we could do power from outside, maybe. Let's go out here, because I want to see if we got any space. We got any space? We've got no space in that one. And we've got one space in there. Okay, so if I get one of those location cards, and we can take that again. If I get one of those location cards, we might be able to... do we have any left? Little purple ones. We have GPS data card. Is that the right one? Is that the right one? GPS data card? Yeah, GPS data card. Okay, so if we do that one and then go over to our... I don't know if this is going to work across dimension. I don't think it will. But it's worth a try. Otherwise, we're going to have to try and get flux. So shift right click that thing, jump out, and then hope that this works. Put that in... I don't... Okay, so I've accidentally clicked that. Alright, it's great. That's awesome. Now I'm going to go back and try and do it again. Alright, jump in here, over to here, and right click. Now, get out. Move that. There we go. So it's not in my inventory, so that I can just right click on the thing and not click on anything else. And here, put it in, and then go and check it. Let's go and sleep first, because otherwise we're gonna run out of power, because we're still on solar up here. I mean, we're on solar everywhere, but yeah, we don't have a lot of buffer. Well, we do, but not proper buffer. Not a big tank full of buffer. Right, are you getting power now? No, you're not getting power. Okay. That's annoying. I need to find out what energy cables are used in here. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I need to go away and I need to research this a little bit better than I am currently doing. You can see that we did compact machines. You can see what we've done with the place. I mean, we've got quite a lot of chlorine coming in, as you can see. We've got quite a lot of sodium coming in. And this is from the last time. Obviously, we upped the water intake for those and sorted that out. Now I don't know whether you've seen that, so I'm going to go and show you. Our portals work really well. Yeah, so if you have a look in here now, we've got a net gain, and that is with just one of these, but with upgrades. So shared energy and speed upgrades, and we've got those running off of the flux point. These things are running at 483, which they can run at 1,000, just as long as you can keep the water up. And then we've got two of these obviously running in tandem, so that one works really well. That's, yeah, I mean, you saw how much chlorine and stuff is coming through. Now this thing will auto harvest once we've got the nether star stuff, or the nether stuff, which will be quite nice, but I can't seem to get that to hook up. So what I'm going to do is, this episode is already quite long, so we're going to end it here. We've got a couple of, what the hell are you? Dead. Yeah. Right, so we've already got advanced machines. Obviously, you've seen that I've hollowed the area out so that we can do mechanism and that kind of stuff. I would like to get a lot more... I would like to get ether gas so that we can sort that out. We've got our compact machines. I'll find out what hooks up to them. If not, we'll try and get some flux. Because getting a flux point would obviously negate the need to have any of the kind of energy thing. In fact, actually a flux point. You know what? Let's just right this second go and hook up the machine so that you can see that we've got power. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. And then we're going to end the episode. I am going to grab everything that I need. What do you mean I can't break it? Yes, I can. Fair enough. Maybe I can't. Shift right click. There we go. Okay, so I am going to stick this thing just here. We're going to put it onto our quarry network, and now we've got power. So that will keep this one powered. So that will be cool. Now, we obviously will need to upgrade the working area, which we will do, obviously, when we come back and do that next time. I'm going to get this all worked out in my head, laid out, and we're going to come back and we're going to do this. Right now, though, you can see that we've done the compact machines. We've done quite a little, quite a few other little bits and pieces, which quite happy, to be honest. Yeah, so we'll compact machines. We're going to put our little things inside that, and then we're going to be good. Now, obviously, this is going to go because we don't actually need this anymore. So let's break these before we go. And these things will go now onto the floor. So I will break them again. In fact, actually, let's just put the stone bricks back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then let's get rid of this one and put it... right, so I'm still going to leave 2, but I'm going to put it here. And this one, obviously, is going to be the one. And then we'll find another thing to do with that one. But yeah, so right now, we're going to leave it at that. And I'm going to come back and we're going to build this little wither thing. And we'll get this sorted. We'll get some nether stars, and then we should be good. Anyway, I've been Syntosis. You've been awesome. Laters.